81 Yankee or ground runway 27 taxi Alpha.
Alpha to runway 27, Aztec 7181 Yankee, thank you.
Ground Skyhawk 570 Juliet Alpha J, with information India requesting northwest departure.
Skyhawk 570 Juliet Alpha or ground runway 27 taxi Alpha.
Alpha to 27 570 Juliet Alpha.
All right.
November 81 Yankee, just to verify, did you want a departure to the southeast?
Alpha at Rev Aviation, information India, VFR to the south.
7181 Yankee is going to Lewis, yes sir.
Copy. Unanswered, call on ground, say again.
We're ground 911 Lima Alpha at Rev, information India, VFR south.
Skyhawk 911 Lima Alpha or ground runway 27 taxi Alpha.
27 Alpha, 1 Lima Alpha.
All right, we've got the Aztec back. I went through a very long, extensive run-up. We got all new fuel bladders, so I had to test all the fuel tanks, the cross feed. Everything ran well. I'm going to be very careful.
153 Golf Mike, India, Gambit, VFR southwest.
Hyper alert on this takeoff in case we have an engine failure. So should we have an engine failure on takeoff, I will maintain
Aircraft on ground, say again.
control of the aircraft.
153 Golf Mike, India, Gambit, VFR southwest.
November 153 Mike Golf or ground runway 27 taxi Alpha.
I'll keep her,
Alpha, it's Pitts 153 Golf Mike.
I'll keep her coordinated, and I'll pitch for blue line. We'll identify, verify, feather and secure. Actually, if everything is running well, and which I believe it should be, based on today's
November 3 Golf Mike, copy.
density altitude, which is currently right now negative 2,000. We should be able to climb about 409 feet per minute on a single engine. So before I secure it, I might just switch tanks to see if that fixes it, turns it back on. If it doesn't, then I'll just secure the engine, continue going straight, eke out a climb. Once I get to about 1,000 feet, I'll turn around and head right back. Since we're taking off on runway 27, I'll make a left and just tell them to let me take off on runway 33.
Intersection takeoff at altitude.
And park it right in front of the shop, but I'm not sure.
Skyhawk 0 Juliet Alpha, runway 27 at altitude, taxi Alpha.
I mean, I'm hoping that's not going to be necessary. Everything ran well in the run-up. Alright, let's go ahead and get the tower here.
Bit up.
Aurora Tower, Aztec 7181 Yankee, holding short runway 27 in sequence, ready for departure.
Aztec 7181 Yankee, Aurora Tower, hold short runway 27 in sequence.
Hold short 27, 7181 Yankee. Now let's go ahead and do our pre-takeoff checklist. Flaps are 0. They're up.
Tower 2 Golf X reporting 4 hours. Rebo 2 Golf X-ray, roger, continue.
High RPM, mixture, best power. Fuel pumps on, 1, 2. Cowl flaps are open. Transponders all squawk, we're showing 1200. Heading bug is set for 27. Doors and windows are locked. Lights on, strobes on, pitot heat not necessary, the de-ice equipment not necessary. The time note, it is currently 2:30 in the afternoon. We'll release the brakes and go. The other thing that we had a problem with when I brought it in was the cabin heat, and it is cooking in here. Back to normal. Make sure all the lights are working. Yeah, the cabin heat is cooking. The heat is so good in this airplane that it'll heat up the whole cabin, which, you know, this is a 6-seater. It's the type of airplane that you can actually wear a t-shirt no matter how cold it is outside. I mean, right now, the temperature outside is, let's see, -7. But in here, it feels like it's 85 degrees.
571 Juliet Alpha. For now, fly runway heading, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind 340 at 8.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, 571 Juliet Alpha. Alright, tower, 570 Juliet Alpha, holding short, 27, ready for departure.
Cessna 570 Juliet Alpha, Aurora Tower, hold short, runway 27, Alpha 2.
Short 27 Alpha 2, 570 Juliet Alpha.
Remote 2 Golf X-ray, I have a couple departures prior to you. I'll call your base.
2 Golf X-ray, thank you.
Fuel, props, fuel. Turns out what the problem was with the heat, which was something that's never happened to me before. The circuit breaker, the safety circuit breaker was tripped. And I learned from the mechanics that the easiest way, or the safest way to turn on this heater to avoid that from happening
Cessna 30 Juliet Alpha, I'll call your base.
is to open all the levers, including the cold air lever, before turning on the cabin heat. I used to keep the cold lever closed, and it always worked, but this time it didn't. So to save myself from that issue.
Aztec 7181 Yankee. Traffic in the upwind will be continuing straight out. Left turn southeast is approved. Runway 27, full length, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff on 27, left turn approved, 7181 Yankee, thank you. Alright, fuel, props, fuel. That guy in front of me is going to be going straight, so we'll keep an eye on
Wind
him.
3407.
3407.
Attention all aircraft, use caution for multiple flux of geese on the southwest quadrant of the airport, low level.
Now we're going to line up with the center line. And we're going to bring the power up to 1500. Watching the gauges. All my gauges are in the green. Oil pressure is good. Oil temperature's coming up. Good. Fuel pressure. Amps, volts, all looking good. Engage full power. Full power is engaged and indicating. All the gauges are in the green. 70. There we go. Really quickly. Look how quick we're jumping off the ground because of the density altitude. We'll have to bring get the gear up. Positive rate of climb. Let's go ahead and bring this down.
November 9er, Aurora Tower, November 9er, 11 Lima Alpha, hold short runway 27, ready for departure.
I don't want to lose that.
Aztec 81 Yankee, early left turn to southeast is approved.
Turning now, 7181 Yankee, thank you.
Cessna 1 Juliet Alpha, left turn south approved.
Oh, left turn to south approved, 571 Juliet Alpha.
Cessna 570 Juliet Alpha, right turn northwest approved, runway 27, clear for takeoff, Alpha 2.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, right turn to the northwest, 570 Juliet Alpha.
Alright, fuel flow, fuel pressure is looking good.
27, clear to land, wind 3407.
Left base, 2 Golf X-ray, clear to land, 27.
Cessna 30 Juliet Alpha, you're going to be number 2, following a remote traffic in the opposite downwind off your right side, 2000 indicated.
We got 7 30 Juliet Alpha.
30 Juliet Alpha, runway 27, number 2, clear touch and go.
Oil pressure, oil temperature. Let's go ahead and get the fuel pumps off.
30 Juliet Alpha.
Watching the fuel pressure. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. We'll get the left one off. Alright,
November 2
good.
Kilo Tango, frequency change approved.
I'm going to level off at 2500.
Frequency change approved to Kilo Tango.
Get this down to 2500 here.
Tower pits 153 Golf Mike, ready to go 27, full length in sequence.
Pits 153 Golf Mike, Aurora Tower, hold short, runway 27 in sequence.
Short 27, pits 3 Golf Mike.
Cessna 911 Lima Alpha, left turn south approved, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
South approved, clear for takeoff, 27, Lima Alpha.
You know what, let's go south for a little while.
Tower 2 Golf X-ray, this will be a full stop back to Sky Heaven.
Actually, I think they're going to take us to runway 27, so let's just continue down this route. I don't want to get close to these guys. Alright, everything's looking good. Let's bring these back to 2400.
Aztec 81 Yankee, traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles north, east, northeast bound, altitude 3,200, a Cessna.
Looking for the Cessna 791 Yankee. I'm leveling off here at 2500.
Aztec 81 Yankee, roger.
60 knots already. Now we're out of Delta. Let's go ahead and get the ATIS over it.
Knot. Visibility 10. Statute mile. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature -4. Dew point -14. Altimeter tree 046. RNAV approach in use. Landing and departing runway 2. Localizer Niner out of service. Contact ground on 134.8.
Chicago approach, unable practice approaches.
Advise on initial contact. You have information. Uniform.
Uniform. Let's go south.
Lewis University Tower. Information. Uniform. 1955 Zulu. Wind. Tree 10. Add 5 knots. Visibility 10. Statute mile. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature -4. Dew point -14. Altimeter tree 046. RNAV approach in use. Landing and departing runway 2. Localizer Niner out of service. Contact ground on 1.
Close the cold air and see if the heat will stay on.
Chicago approach,
Yes, it
unable
does.
practice approaches.
Advise on initial contact. You have information. Uniform.
I have fuel pressure, fuel temperature,
Lewis University Tower.
Alright, fuel pressure
Uniform.
and flows are good.
1955 Zulu. Wind. Tree 10.
Let's go ahead and call. Lewis Tower, Aztec 7181 Yankee is 11 miles to the north-northwest, 2,500 feet, inbound, full stop, uniform.
Aztec 7181 Yankee, Lewis Tower, enter left downwind, runway 2, and report entering the Delta.
Enter left downwind, runway 2, and report entering the Delta, 7181 Yankee, thank you. We'll go ahead and put a visual, runway 2, we'll load and activate it. We'll line up at runway 9 here, and then we'll turn into the left downwind for runway 2. Alright, everything's going well. Oil pressure, oil temperature, fuel pressure, amps, volts, fuel flows. Thank God everything's good. This is a very short flight. I was gonna go and fly around for a while. Oh, the heat's working so nicely. But I got a phone call and I gotta head back. There's runway 9er. Let's go ahead and slow down.
Lewis ground, good afternoon, November 3060 Bravo, on the ramp with information uniform requesting AV for departure to the south.
And we installed the ice plate, the windshield heat plate for the ice.
Bravo, Lewis Tower. Runway 2, taxi via Juliet Golf.
Runway 2 for departure, taxi via Juliet Golf, November 3060 Bravo. And just be advised, we're going to need a minute at the end of the runway for a run-up.
Roger 60 Bravo, roger.
The bubble is still in the damn thing here. It's working. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead.
Lewis Tower, Skyhawk 2772 has entered the airspace.
Skyhawk 772, roger. Skyhawk 772, runway 2, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land, Skyhawk 2772.
Lowers Tower, Aztec 7181 Yankees entering the Delta now.
Aztec 81 Yankee, roger.
Slow down. Slow down to pattern altitude. We'll get the autopilot off. To the left downwind. 7181 Yankees entering left downwind runway 2.
Aztec 81 Yankee, traffic, Skyhawk in about a mile, final, do you have them in sight?
As soon as my wing goes down, I'll see him in a second. No, looking, 781 Yankees. Cessna on finals in sight, 7181 Yankee.
Aztec 81 Yankee, follow them, runway 2, clear to land, number 2.
Clear to land, number 2 after the Cessna, 7181 Yankee, thank you. Alright, so as soon as they pass our wing, I'll wait till they get 45 degrees over my left shoulder. And that'll be our cue to turn. Base. Alright, let's go ahead and turn base now. As if you turn too soon, you catch up to them. Alright, let's go ahead and go gas, undercarriage, mixture. Props will leave at 2400.
Gag 262 Lima uniform, Lewis Tower, enter left downwind runway 2 and report entering the Delta.
Enter left downwind runway 4, entering Delta. 2.
And we need to get the flaps down to slow down even more. Now that Cessna's already on the runway.
Turn right on Juliet, taxi to fuel via Golf Bravo Echo.
Gas, undercarriage 3 green, mixtures, props, switches, seatbelts. We are at 90 blue line. I have 1 in the mirror.
Tower, November 3060 Bravo is ready for takeoff, runway 2 enable.
.85 knots. Two red, 2 white.
200.
Need to slow down a little. A little bit of wind off the left, but no big deal.
100. 70. 50. 20.
There we go. We can bring
10,
it back down to
5.
idle. Bring the wheels back. There we go. Keep the nose up. Keep the nose up. Let the nose come down here.
Aztec 81 Yankee, able turn right on Bravo, taxi to park via Bravo.
Right on Bravo to the south hangar, 791 Yankee. Thank you.
Tower, November 3060 Bravo is ready for runway 2.
Archer 3060 Bravo, Lewis Tower, make a right turn out to the south, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Right turn out to the south, runway 2 cleared for takeoff, November 3060 Bravo.
It is nice and hot in here. I should have taken off my jacket, but I was worried. I didn't know if that heat would actually work. Alright, so once we exit here, we clear the whole short line, we do the little cleanup, Fuel pumps off. 1, 2.
Lewis Tower 362, leaving
Flaps
uniform,
up.
entering Delta.
Sky 2 Lima uniform, roger.
Come on. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's double check everything and then we lean for taxi. Alright. After landing, flaps up, cowl flaps are open, fuel pumps are off, strobes, I'm gonna leave all my lights on, mixture, trim is set, transponder, all squad, let's go ahead. Go ahead and park. So this knob for the heater is very sensitive. I haven't been able to figure out which spot cools off the hot air but without turning it off. Because it is cooking in here. But you're not going to hear me complain after last time when we were flying around. And this thing hasn't done that in a while.
Sky 2 Lima uniform, confirm full stop.
Either way, I'm happy to have the Aztec back.
Confirming full stop.
Sky 2 Lima uniform, runway 2 clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 2 uniform.
Everything is running well. The one thing they didn't have a chance to do were, on this trip, we wanted to also get the gear doors replaced, and that just couldn't happen. So I picked up the airplane. I'll bring it back another time. I didn't want it to be down through the holidays. Got a couple of trips planned that we need the plane for. I said, you know what, I'll bring it back for the other stuff. So we still have a few things that we need to do. Not much, just little odds and ends. But I'll tell you, I'm very happy with the heat. The heat, it is cooking in here. It is cooking. This guy is going to be blocking us, I think. One, two, three. Yeah, 3. There's no hurry. This guy is rushing. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just parking his trailer behind his airplane. Well, I can turn the heat off. Let's do that. Let's leave the fan on. Oh, the camera just went off. Well, that camera went off. But we'll leave the fan on. Let's get the cold air.
Sky 2 Lima uniform, turn right on Bravo, taxi to park via Bravo.
Turn right on Bravo. Gonna taxi back to the fuel pumps.
So happy for the heat
Sky 2 Lima uniform,
that
roger
I
from
forgot
Bravo,
to
you can make a
turn
right
it
on
off.
Echo.
Make a right on Bravo, and then a right on Echo to the fuel pumps.
So when you do forget to turn it off, you leave the fan on. That's off. Fan on, and then turn it on to from hot to cold, and that'll cool off the system. So you're not parking it with everything all hot. Gives the system a minute to cool off. Alright, well, hopefully this video is worth watching. I know it was a very short video, but I'll check it out when I get home. If it's worth watching, I'll post it. If you enjoy it, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching either way, and I'll see you guys next time in the air. Have a great day. Music, mixtures, Mags Master. Here we go. Music.